Are you preparing for the FTCE Preschool Education Birth-Age 4 exam? You're in the right place. My name is Dr. Diallo, a 25-year teaching and testing teacher, as well as an academic coach and a test prep expert with Study.com. In this video, I'll guide you through everything that you need to know for the FTCE Preschool Education Birth-Age 4 exam, including its competencies and its test format. I'll also be sharing some essential prep tips so that you can walk into test day feeling confident and ready. Let's get started. The FTCE Preschool Education Birth-Age 4 exam is one of the Florida subject area exams required for educators who wish to work with children from birth to age 4. This exam assesses essential knowledge in early childhood development and education, ensuring that you are well prepared for the classroom. The FTCE assesses a wide range of subject area knowledge and professional skills necessary for educators in Florida. The competencies tested are identified and validated by expert committees, including public school teachers, direct supervisors, district supervisors, and college faculty. Script writing helps candidates break down these competencies into manageable segments, facilitating a deeper comprehension of each area. By crafting scripts based on test competencies, candidates can simulate real-life teaching situations and scenarios. By crafting scripts based on test competencies, candidates can simulate real-life teaching scenarios, which aids in internalizing best practices and pedagogical strategies. First, knowledge of instructional design and planning is estimated to make up about 18% of the exam. In this section, you'll need to understand how to design lessons, plan effective learning experiences, and create assessments that align with your teaching goals. Next, knowledge of appropriate student-centered learning environments accounts for about 15% of the exam. This part focuses on creating a learning environment that supports and engages students with a special emphasis on resource management, encouraging innovation, and incorporating technology. Moving on, knowledge of instructional delivery and facilitation makes up an estimated 18% of the exam. You'll need to demonstrate your ability to present subject matter in a way that motivates and challenges students, using a variety of teaching methods that support diverse learning needs. Following that, knowledge of various types of assessment strategies is about 14% of the exam. This area covers how to assess student learning, interpret data, and using that information to guide your instruction, ensuring that all students make progress. Next, we have the knowledge of relevant continuous professional improvement, which takes up about 12% of the exam. This competency focuses on your ability to set professional development goals, reflect on your teaching, and using data to improve your practice. After that, knowledge of the principles of professional conduct of the education profession in Florida represents 9% of the exam. You'll be tested on your knowledge and understanding of ethical responsibilities, legal obligations, and how to maintain professional conduct in all areas of your role as an educator. Then, knowledge of research-based practices appropriate for teaching English language learners makes up about 7% of your exam. You'll need to know how to support English learners, understand their language acquisition stages, and apply your teaching strategies that will help those students be successful. Finally, knowledge of effective literacy strategies that can be applied across the curriculum is also 7% of the exam. This competency emphasizes how to support student literacy development, including strategies for improving reading comprehension, building vocabulary, and fostering a love of reading. You'll have 2 hours and 30 minutes to complete 80 multiple choice questions. That's about 75 seconds per question. Practice pacing yourself so you don't run out of time. If you're unsure of an answer, flag it and come back to it later. My first tip is understanding test structure and content. Focus on skills. Skills are specific behaviors that demonstrate each competency. They are the actionable elements that will be tested. Refer to the test blueprint that shows the weight of each competency in the exam. Use this information to prioritize study areas, align with standards, and ensure that your content is aligned with the educational standards and the competencies. Incorporate expert insights. Remember that competencies and skills are developed by educators and specialists, ensuring that they represent critical knowledge for effective teaching. Now, let's delve into each of these competencies on the FTCE Preschool Education Birth-Age 4 exam. By the way, our FTCE Test Prep channel also provides more detailed information about these competencies. These videos also contain sample problems and reviews, a resource well worth their time to check out. Now, let's break down each of the competencies in more details to give you a clearer understanding of exactly what to expect. The first competency is knowledge of instructional design and planning. This section focuses on how well you understand the key aspects of creating and delivering effective instruction. You'll be tested on your ability to choose the right assessment methods, select appropriate instructional materials, and apply strong teaching skills. It also covers understanding learning theories, setting clear goals, and using culturally responsive teaching practices. Additionally, you'll need to show how you organize lessons in a logical way and adapt your teaching to meet the needs of all students, including strategies to support those who may need extra help. Make sure you understand the information in this test information guide, as it's designed to help candidates taking that examination to understand the structure and content of the tests, plan effective course of study, and learn strategies for successful test taking. The next competency is knowledge of appropriate student-centered learning environments. This section is all about creating a classroom where students feel supported and engaged. You'll be tested on how well you manage resources, encourage positive behavior, and foster group dynamics. It also focuses on setting high expectations, promoting culturally responsive learning, and building strong communication skills. You'll need to show how you encourage innovation, integrate technology, and use assistive technologies to support all your students. The third competency is knowledge of instructional delivery and facilitation through a comprehensible understanding of subject matter. This section tests your ability to effectively engage students in learning. You'll be assessed on how well you use motivational strategies, teach content literacy, and identify gaps in students' knowledge. It's also about addressing misconceptions, making those real-life connections, and encouraging higher-order thinking. You'll need to demonstrate a variety of instructional strategies, use differentiated instruction, give effective feedback, and lead subject-specific activities that support student learning. The fourth competency is knowledge of various types of assessment strategies for determining impact on student learning. This part of the exam assesses your skills in analyzing data to guide instruction, aligning assessments with learning goals, and monitoring student progress. You'll also need to show how you might accommodate different student needs, communicate assessment results effectively, and use technology to support the assessment process. The fifth competency is knowledge of relevant continuous professional improvement. You'll be evaluated on several key areas: setting and achieving professional development goals, utilizing data-informed research, engaging in collaborative evaluation processes with stakeholders, reflecting on and fostering your very own professional growth, as well as implementing development strategies alongside technology for enhanced growth. Now let's move on to the next topic, the knowledge principles of professional conduct within the education profession in Florida. In this section, you'll have the opportunity to apply these principles to various professional and personal scenarios. Next, we'll explore research-based practices specifically designed for teaching English language learners, or ELLs. This section will cover several important areas: cultural integration, language acquisition stages, the application of the consent decree, differentiated curriculum for ELLs, and effective assessment and accommodations. Our final topic focuses on knowledge of effective literacy strategies that can be applied across the curriculum to enhance student learning. In this section, we'll cover several critical areas: text reading skills, content area, vocabulary, reading comprehension, higher order thinking, resource selection, and differentiation based on literacy data. By integrating these strategies, you'll be equipped to impact student learning positively across the curriculum. Let's dive into each area to see how you can apply these approaches in your teaching practice. To prepare effectively, create a detailed schedule, break tasks into smaller steps, and dedicate specific time blocks for each task to stay on track. Sometimes studying with others also can make a big difference. Consider joining a study group or working with a tutor who specializes in early childhood education. Discussing concepts with peers can help you deepen your understanding. And finally, remember that preparation is the key to confidence. Stay calm during your study sessions and on test day. Practice relaxation tips like deep breathing to keep anxiety in check. Well, that wraps up our overview of the FTCE Preschool Education Birth-Age 4 exam. I hope that this guide helps you feel more confident about the exam and what to expect. For a deeper dive into each competency, check out our other videos with practice problem walkthroughs. Also, check out our test prep course. There's a 92% passing rate for those who have actually completed this course. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our new videos. If you have any specific questions, feel free to leave them in the comments and we'll make sure to cover them in upcoming videos. Good luck with your exam. We're wishing you all the best.